Hello, here we are, still in New York City, talking about the shows that we saw. Last night we saw A Little Night Music by the amazing Stephen Sondheim and book by Hugh Wheeler. And very interesting show. Craig and I talked about it long after after the show was over. So let's start with you, Craig. What did you think about A Little Night Music?
Well, I absolutely loved the design of the show, and what I always love about a great designer is when all of the design comes straight out of the script. And what we had in this case was 99% of the music in the script is in 3/4 time or waltz time, and that's exactly how the design was interpreted. The set was just a basic box set, but then pieces of the set would roll out in circular arcs to form different scenes. And with such a simple set, all they needed in the second act, when they move out to the country, is just adding the suggestion of a few birch trees. Also, the direction was informed by the music too. We were big spenders that we are. We were sitting high above the show, so we could see all the patterns that were being established and moved around the stage, and all of the movement was in these grand circular motions, and all of the set pieces were brought on in grand circular motions. And I just loved how the book and the direction and the design just all touched each other. Lindsay, what did you love about the show, or like about the show, or want to say about the show?
Okay, well, let's start about why we were there. One, we're Sondheim freaks, love them, but the show's been on for a while, and they had two big star names replace the leads. Angela Lansbury and Catherine Zeta-Jones were in it originally, and they were replaced by Bernadette Peters and Elaine Stritch. And we have to admit, that's the reason why we went. We went to see Bernadette Peters and Elaine Stritch, and they didn't disappoint. Elaine Stritch was exactly as you would expect, milking the jokes for everything they're worth, and Bernadette Peters was exactly as you would expect, milking her moments for everything they were worth. But what was really above and beyond was the supporting cast. They were fantastic. My favorite part was a part that, I didn't know the show very well. I didn't know who they were, and I was transfixed, particularly by the 5-person chorus. They sang their asses off, and I have to say, that's the reason why you come to New York. That's the reason why you go to Broadway. Very few places that I've ever seen elsewhere. There's always an unevenness in the cast. There's always someone who stands out as who shouldn't be there, and that wasn't the way it was last night. Everyone on that stage who should have been there, meant to be there, and especially that chorus, you deserve every kudos I have to give. Okay, so that's it for A Little Night Music. Oh, one last thing. Book, half an hour too long. Half an hour too long! Why is the book so long? And we'll be back. See ya.